Some of you got the opportunity in our student affairs team to meet Adrian Molina. And Adrian is going to kick us off into our next steps today and sort of remind us and be creative in how we continue to be an inclusive, diversive, equitable place and continue to launch into our next 50 years in a place that embraces everyone and make sure that we can be a place where anyone can be successful. So I'll turn the mic over to him and maybe back up for a final few housekeeping as I understand what those might be. And I will ask Adrian to please come up.
So I've been invited to share some poetry with you all, and I chose some poetry that I feel reflects the human spirit, and I guess the higher self, and this search that we're all on as human beings, and I think those of us who seek out a college or university experience. We take that very seriously. So I'm going to ask you all to read a few of these poems with me. It's a very simple process. Call and response. I'll put out the line, and then you give it back to me, and we just keep moving like that through this poem. Does that sound all right? All right. This one's called We Declare. We declare. We declare that we are human beings. We declare that we have always been human beings. We declare our right to human rights. Universal rights. We declare the rights of kings, queens, emperors, presidents, priests, priestesses, warriors, philosophers, teachers, students, elders, and newborns. We declare. We declare our place here above all as spiritual entities with the right to exist without question. We declare all declarations and all rights to make all declarations as we see fit, now and always, for the betterment and fulfillment of all promises of humanity, past, present, and future. We declare. So I want to make a note about the Common Reader program, which after this 50th anniversary version of it, we might have to rename the Uncommon Reader program. This is going to be a pretty exciting experience. The book is The Distance Between Us by Reina Grande. She will be the keynote, and she will be visiting many of the campuses, giving these readings during National Hispanic Heritage Month in October. And I will be joining her as a live poetic scribe. So this is work that I do where I really engage with the lecture, the conversation that you all will be having with her, and then turn it back around in real time in poetic form. So it's kind of like, being a live painter with words. So I understand that everybody will be getting one of these books, The Distance Between Us. Can we get one big hand clap for Jane Such? Can I get one clap for Shakespeare? One clap for Johnny Cash? One clap for Tupac? One clap for Pablo Neruda. All right. Seek and ye shall find. Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened for you. To whom is she speaking? What is the great riddle? And where does who hide its source from still knowing native tongues? It is a magnificent masterpiece of outlying colors stretched out across dimensions, spiraling spirits forming neutrons and electrons, electrifying displays of electricity and sound. What is it? It is spoken of in all tribes, civilizations, and societies, in city centers, plazas, kivas, and in all corners of villages, huts, monasteries, churches, synagogues, and mosques, in warbling scriptures, in great white halls of marble word imprints under black skies, shouting supreme demands of truth, and in the first light that cracks night to form the glory of the iridescent pink sunrise. Who am I? It is in the drying, dying wood on the aging judge's gavel and the youthful, righteous energy of Black Lives Matter, indigenous voices rising to speak for Pachamama, Mother Earth. Protests flinging lightning bolts out of fingertips, carving holes in the oppressive designs of power, dripping ink and word and sound vibration, outdated destinies, new manifestations, into spaces of privilege and power in moments that were never intended, but were always there. Who are you? It is one in the same, and yet the whole world continues searching. Shall we go on? It is contained within bronze locks and golden keys, hidden deep inside passage scrolls, placed under colossal stones, in scribbled words alongside final breaths, carefully stowed away in treasure chests and sprinkled sands of chalice streams. Wound tightly and bound, found in key locks and steel cuffs, barbed wire and watchtowers. Inside the gunpowder of illegitimate guards, guarding treasures of kingdoms falling under now failing proclamations of white-bearded kings on all continents. It is in the movements of side-swiping bishops, relentless rooks, and strategic knights. Checkmate. What is it? It is escaping out of all its containers, laughing at the treasury, floating on clouds of dazzling displays of rebellion, expressed in the aftermath of tragedies daily, in burning candles and incense, ribbons, old family photos, sunbent flowers, on city sidewalks, merging color wheels, on roadsides, rural, under La Virgen's trees, mourning the dead. It is inside countless layers of newborn children's smiling eyes. Each generation more brazen, and while seemingly more confused, less willing to swallow the lies. Side note, the younger generation doesn't believe that Humpty Dumpty fell. It is said that he was planning a great leap. The world was not ready, so they tried to kill him. Rumor has it he is hiding out in Cuba. Who am I? Who are you? It is in your laughter and your smirks. It is in your gentle ways, nestled between your curious eyes and in your right brain work. Within stanzas of Rumi, Gibran, Whitman, Langston, Lord, Neruda, Paz. Inside the keys and chords and harmonies that elevate our consciousness, it is within the innate desire to shed old skins in fall and grow new leaves in spring. It is clearly visible in the furthest reaches of time-space, seen through mountain scope, telescopes, visible to the naked eye, right under your nose, right in front of your face, deep within the folds of our regenerating skin. It is in the honey drips and knifing blades of our memories, in the coming deaths, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, birth, death, birth, death, inside the immortality of every action and inaction. It rests cradled in the curvature of all 13 moons and all their phases, in the blazing rays of the sun, in the colossal masses of energy and wonder in which we offer our hopes, fears, wishes, desires, intentions, grief, sorrow, pains, exhalation. It is gnawing and clawing at every notion of indifference, insecurity, fear, insensitivity, hopelessness, powerlessness, and despair, casting doubt inside of every beating heart. It runs rampant in our veins. It twists, it curls, it bends, it folds in and out of our mouths, spiraling around trunks and branches, seeping into earth, sparking fires, merging with oceans, climbing up into the sky, into evaporating echelons of ether. It goes on and on, something that will stay with you long after these words are read, heard, lingering, asking you to do something that is worthy of our waters. Who are you? Who am I? What is it? Ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened for you. Who is she speaking to? Have you found her yet? What would you call her if she had a name? So there's this concept of en la kesh, tú eres mi otro yo, I am the other you. This closing poem, which I would ask you all to read back to me the same way we did the first one. This is called I Am Me and You Too. I am me and you too. I, cloud. I, branch. I, river. I, sand. Mountain, desert, ocean, dream. Man, woman, child. Creature, crawling, flying. I am mother's hands and father's feet. I am roots climbing trees. I am growth falling leaves. I am me, and I am you too. Thank you.
Thanks to both Adrians, but certainly thanks to Adrian Molina. Adrian will have 2 sessions today, so that is in your app. Please spend time with him if you're interested, and those of you who have not had a chance to meet with him, really an incredible gift to have him here with us today as well. So I'm very thankful and appreciative that he was able to fit this into his schedule. A couple quick things before you dart out the doors. Swag, more swag. In your envelopes, you had a little ticket for a T-shirt that you checked in. When you checked in your registration, you had a ticket. You will be able to turn that in for a T-shirt from 11 to 1 out in the foyer. So please do that. It will have our new logo, our new brand. But you will also be able to sticker anything you wish. There are stickers. There are all sorts of other things. So help us to unveil the new brand as we go out there and drive around and pull them off of our vests and other such things. So enjoy that from 11 to 1. Remember that David has agreed to stick around. I know that Marianne, I believe, has to get someplace, but should the Nislonics want to stay with us, and David, that's at 2 o'clock in the student lounge in the residence hall. And again, thank you to all of you for being here. Thank you for helping us to launch our 50th anniversary celebration. Our foundation team will really be the home and our advancement team will really be the home of helping us to execute this across our entire 12,000 square miles. So please find any of them today to give them your ideas. They would certainly welcome that. And before you go, again, I just want to say a very special thanks to 4 people who have done so much for today. And we have flowers for them. If maybe Kristen will come up and help me as I read their names. If you will hold your applause, but I want to, again, say thanks to Kendra Wilson, Kendra Rhodes, Jamie Cruz, and Debbie Novak. So thank you. Have an absolutely fantastic day in your discipline groups, in your breakouts, and everything that you'll do together for the rest of the day. Don't forget, we have a photograph at 4 o'clock out on the lawn. You will want to see the drone or whatever great Isaacson School tools and tricks we're using. Thank you again to all of you for being here. Have a great, fabulous day.